period when a revolution was brewing, and riches were made quicker than oil fell. One guy dominated this age, creating money and shaping the industry that fuels our lives. His massive enterprise impacted commerce. Who was this titan and how did he leave a legacy that resonates today? Welcome back to Moneycraft Masters, where we explore the most remarkable financial empires to inform your path. Today, we're diving into the history of a guy whose name is associated with money and power but cloaked in mystery and controversy. He developed a commercial empire that changed an industry and necessitated new regulations. His plans were brilliant, his influence huge, yet methods they were frequently questioned. What does it take to develop a trillion-dollar empire as we investigate this mysterious figure? Stay tuned as we examine a financial legend and businessman's ascent, problems, and legacy. As young Rockefeller walks, we observe a character rising from a simple life into a world ready for change. This transition was about time, vision, and a fast-changing society eager for innovation. Not just one guy. As we explore Rockefeller's life, we reach a turning point that laid the foundation for an empire that would change the American economy. It was 1870. A collaboration that changed history was forged during the Industrial Revolution in America. Standard Oil was created by John D. Rockefeller, William, and others. It was risky, but this company's vision set it differently. Standard Oil stood out in the oil business as a leader in innovation and efficiency. Different was Rockefeller's approach. He saw unmatched development and control, not simply profit. He wanted an oil empire that produced, refined, and dominated the industry. As Standard Oil rose, its methods were revered and feared. The firm became known for its aggressive tactics. It won freight prices from railroads, undercut competitors, and bought them out. Some termed it innovative business, others brutal monopolization. However you looked at it, Standard Oil became a powerhouse in the American economy. How did Rockefeller build such a large empire during solid competition and limited technology? What happened to the empire's leader and society with such fast growth? Answers illustrate a clever businessman's techniques and the creation of contemporary corporate America. As we examine Rockefeller's complex strategy and aggressive movements that brought Standard Oil to the top of the oil business, we may see his genius and controversy. This is a tale of boardroom and public opinion struggles, not just success. Stay with us as we reveal the plan and struggle that led to Standard Oil's ascension to prominence and notoriety in American industry. We've seen that Standard Oil's spectacular growth under Rockefeller was laden with controversy and aggressive moves. Beyond the boardroom and public glare, this drama had another side that would spark discussions and alter legislation for centuries. This chapter concerns corporate ethics, law, and one man's aspirations. Standard Oil meets American law and society here. Legal challenges and monopoly claims. The public and government couldn't ignore Standard Oil's massive success and forceful tactics. Rockefeller's empire was increasingly criticized as a monopoly that suppressed competition and set prices in the late 19th century. Standard Oil was embroiled in the argument about monopolies when public and government disquiet grew. In 1890, the Sherman Antitrust Act was passed to combat monopolies. It was a response to Standard Oil's rising power. One of history's most famous antitrust lawsuits began when the authorities investigated Rockefeller's enterprise. Standard Oil of New Jersey v. United States would forever change Rockefeller and American business. What was it about Standard Oil that sparked a major lawsuit? Its techniques and influence mattered more than its size or market share. The case addressed essential questions. How far may a firm go for success? How do competitive business tactics differ from illegal monopolization? This turbulent moment in Rockefeller's empire raises concerns that are still pertinent today. These court fights and Rockefeller's judgments reveal much about power, ethics, and the problematic balance between commercial success and public good. Rockefeller and Standard Oil's narrative continues. Our next episode will cover the repercussions of these court fights and Rockefeller's unexpected later life. How did the world's richest guy handle empire threats? What was his riches and knowledge legacy? These questions lead to the concluding chapters of a business and life narrative. Continue as we piece together John D. Rockefeller's incredible journey. Our investigation into Rockefeller's Standard Oil's court fights and public scrutiny revealed a complicated web of ambition, strategy, and controversy. Every empire, no matter how significant, changes. This moment changed Rockefeller's corporate strategy and personal focus. We now move to his later years, which present a different image of the man who formerly ruled business. Final years and philanthropy. Rockefeller's life changed after the judicial fights and public outrage. Once relentless, the businessman faded from the corporate front. He dedicated his time and wealth to philanthropy. Given Rockefeller's image as a tough businessman, this chapter is shocking. Rockefeller founded many charities, notably the Rockefeller Foundation. His philanthropy included education, public health, and science. Besides funding institutions and medical research, he helped eradicate hookworm sickness. Philanthropy was more than a hobby. It became part of his legacy, contrasting with his commercial activities. But why this significant change? Was it a quest for atonement, a genuine desire to give back, or a PR move? These concerns continue to divide historians and business experts. However, Rockefeller's philanthropy transformed education and healthcare. As we explore Rockefeller's transformation, we consider his dual nature as a hard businessman and kind humanitarian. This paradox challenges our misconceptions about riches, power, and responsibility. In our final segment, we'll try to piece together Rockefeller's life, drawing lessons that transcend time and resonate with anyone who wants to leave a mark. Stay tuned as we conclude our journey through. As we near the end of our exploration of John D. Rockefeller, from his rise to the top of the oil industry to his transformation into a philanthropist, we've met a man of many facets. His story is a complex tapestry of ambition, controversy, and redemption. What can we learn from his life that applies to our pursuits? Final reflections and legacy. John D. Rockefeller's legacy shapes business, philanthropy, and personal ethics. His influence is felt throughout modern corporate business, the philanthropic world, and our legal system. The antitrust laws that arose in response to Rockefeller's controversial business practices continue to shape corporate behavior and market competition today. His philanthropy set a precedent in public health, education, and scientific research, raising questions about the role of wealth and private fortune in general welfare. Rockefeller's transformation from a ruthless businessman to a benevolent philanthropist makes us question human character and legacy. This man's biography teaches us about power and responsibility, creativity and controversy, and the lasting consequences of our decisions. How will you be remembered? Will your activities change the world? Remember, every empire begins with one step, one choice. Moneycraft Masters appreciates your company on this historical tour. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share more tales that define money, power, and success. After reflecting on John D. Rockefeller's colossal legacy, we realize that his story is more than a historical narrative. It inspires deeper thinking and meditation. His life illuminates the complex relationship between ambition, ethics, power, and responsibility. In our last reflection, let's draw similarities to Rockefeller's path and find lessons that might help us in our endeavors. John D. Rockefeller's narrative resonates today. In a period of rapid commercial, technical, and social change, Rockefeller's life teachings are relevant. His methods, ideas, and blunders show us the pros and cons of tremendous ambition. Business people still use Rockefeller's invention strategy, strategic relationships, and market analysis to develop empires. Entrepreneurs and business executives may learn from their unrelenting pursuit of efficiency and development while respecting ethical and social constraints. Rockefeller's journey from business to philanthropy teaches how to use riches for good. Rockefeller's philanthropy shows how private riches may solve public challenges in an age of growing inequality. His legacy makes us wonder how affluent people and businesses might help solve global issues like poverty, education. Rockefeller's story warns against capitalism's excesses and the necessity for regulations to promote fair competition and ethical corporate practices. His economic empire prompted antitrust laws, still defining corporate monopoly and market dominance discussions. As we conclude this exploration, we invite you to consider John D. Rockefeller's lasting impact. How do his successes and failures shape your views on business, wealth, and social responsibility? How does his story inspire or warn you personally and professor member? Past lessons often shape our paths and legacies. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey through history with Moneycraft Masters. We hope it has informed and inspired you to think critically about your path to success and the impact you want to have on the world. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more insightful journeys into the lives of those who've shaped finance and business.